Something about you is different. Some kind of energy's messing with all the chemicals in my brain. Feel the temperature rising. That look in your eyes paralyzing. Forever you're never leaving my face. Something about you is different. Some kind of energy's messing with all the chemicals in my brain. Feel the temperature rising. That look in your eyes paralyzing. Forever you're never leaving my face. Heart is racing here now. Never wanna wait out. I want you right up to the end. Oh, you know what I'm feeling, even if it doesn't make sense. You don't have to guess. No, you're a minor. Something about you is different. Some kind of energy's messing with all the chemicals in my brain. Feel the temperature rising. That look in your eyes paralyzing. Forever you'll never leave in my face. Heart is racing here now. Never wanna wait out. I want you right up to the
What's up, everybody? Back with another video on this Thursday, right before the two longest days of the year, before the summer solstice and the full moon. Today, you could say, and tomorrow, But shout out to everybody. And just wanted to go live kind of real quick. I wanted to touch up on this thing we call the Constitution and my points of view of the Constitution, because a lot of people, get me wrong when I say certain things, or how it comes out. But just to clarify some things about the Constitution, what it means, what is it? Because a lot of people don't even know what it really is. A lot of people don't understand it. A lot of people don't understand the context of it. And none of this is me making this stuff up. It's just what it is. I don't make it up. It is what it is, And, just so I just want to clarify to a brother on, the Constitution, and things of that nature. because, you know, I used to be like that too. You know what I mean? Like, man, fuck this shit. We need to destroy this bitch. Get it on. You know, I had that same mentality. And then I realized, you know, that's the fuck what they want. You know what I'm saying? This is the whole, you know, as I said, a lot of this shit's gonna come to people later about this MK Ultra mind control, you know, mind manipulation program that is here and that is in full effect. It's under different names now, you know, but it's in full-fledged, full plane view, okay, and you know, the entire, you know, you can't go to in the entire truth communities. What we look at and call the truth community, the entire fucking thing is corrupted and co-opted with this shit, hands down. I mean, it doesn't really take much research to see it. You know, all the way down to the psychology, all the way down to the way people act, what people say, what people do, how it's ran. It's all the same. I mean, there's no, I mean, it just is what it is. I mean, a lot of people can see it. And, you know, it's just what it is. I mean, I ain't, that's what it is. You know, it's not me, you know, it's not my opinions, it's not my feelings, it's straight facts. You know, that's what it is. And, you know, doesn't it make it kind of ironic that if you look at every pocket of a truth community, it's always some shit you can't prove? Why is that? It's really stuff you can't prove that'll always, you know, bring up a fucking argument no matter what. It's like that's pretty crazy when you look at all the stuff. You know, they call it conspiracy theories, right? Think about how it's all intertwined like one big giant web. And you know who's caught in the web? All of us. All deliberately done, manufactured, rolled out, and caught us in a web. You know, on the World Wide Web. Ain't that crazy? Caught us in the web on the World Wide Web, right? It's pretty crazy, you know, how this thing works. Oh, God. So, yeah, I mean, it's going to come out more and more and more, and then people will see it, and it just is what it is, man. It's just some of us get ahead of the game, you know? Like when Mr. 19 came out, that shit was over before it even came out. You know, it was over. There was no, you know, just follow along. You could read the whole script that they was rolling out. You know, the same thing they tried to roll out with Ebola, but it didn't work. It was scaled back. You know? So, shout out to all you guys. So, you know, this video is about, you know, this live stream is about the Constitution and what is it. Because people don't know. You know, people got it misconstrued, like, by a long shot. Let me turn this thing on. They got it misconstrued by a long shot. And not understanding what that document is right now. See, we can't go to what it was. We got to go to what it is right now. What does it do right now? This is the thing that also that they understand that we don't. Only now exists. You know what I'm saying? Only now exists. So as long as they're manipulating your mind right now, the past don't matter. In the future, they running it. Because if we let them manipulate our minds right now, shit, what the fuck? They got the future. They're controlling the future. And that's why you see it going pretty much as planned. Okay? A couple of hiccups in here and there, but it's going as planned. You know, it just is what it is. And, you know, I mean, it's going off without a hitch. You know, they understand the now. They understand spirituality. And then there's people that don't understand spirituality. People don't understand it. Hey, that's not my thing. I can't make you realize that you live in a spiritual reality before it's even physical. Like, that's crazy that people actually think we're actually living a physical reality when everything they do is on a spiritual level. You know, people don't understand spirituality, but because I mean, they got the concept of like Jesus spirituality shit and don't understand spirituality is energy, it's frequency, it's vibration. That's what it is. Spirituality is your voice, your thoughts. That's your spirit. When you ain't saying nothing, but your mind is talking and thinking and speaking, what the fuck you think that is? That ain't no physical shit. There's nothing physical about that. By definition and etymologically, that definition of physical does not work when you go into the mind, because that's not physical. It's not a physical part of you. You know, where you sit in your body, where all this energy come from, is not anything physical at all. So for people to not understand spirituality and understand that, it's like, I mean, what the fuck are we doing? I mean, what are we doing here? Like, okay, I get it. Some people are trapped in the world; they can't think outside of it, and a lot of people get these get these thoughts, and hey, like they in control. We not in control. We ain't even. I always talk about this. We're not even in control of our own bodies. So how we in control in something we think is physical? And we know there is not no, you know, and this is another thing is I believe in freedom. I believe in individual freedom, liberty, and I believe in justice, right? And I mean justice is a person that stands within it because they're upright and just. They have morals and principles. That's the shit I believe in. I rock with that shit all day long. You know, that's my thing. And staying on that square, staying on that path, standing firmly on that. Like that is the realest shit ever in life, is understanding and being upright in justice. And again, that's why you got a justice system, because they have to administer justice, because humanity and humans as a whole, they aren't upright. And I always go to the Federalists. I always go to that shit. And I'm gonna read it again before I even talk about the Constitution. Right? Hold on. Let me read it again. Let me pull it out of my notes. Should know it by heart, right? I do know it by heart, but I want to give it to y'all. And it's justice. Basically, it's justice is the end. Justice is the end of government, right? Hold on. Let me pull it out. It's been a minute. Hold on. What's good, Adam? Last man. What's good, Brock? Cuss rap. Fake Michael. What's good, Bruddy? Okay. Now, the reason why I like to be in justice, right? This is just me. I like to be in justice, right? Justice means the exercise of authority and vindication of a right by assigning reward or punishment. Also, a quality of being fair, just, moral soundness, and conformity to truth. Justice, legal rights, jurisdiction, righteousness, equity, upright, and just, right? And one of the most powerful things come out of this quote right here: justice is the end of government, period. It is the end of civil society, period. It ever has been and ever will be pursued until it be obtained, comma, or until liberty be lost in the pursuit. That is so powerful to me, because that's what they're doing. They know people aren't upright, and they know they're not just, right? Because if you were, you would be injustice, right? That's why that one thing says, with liberty and justice for all. That means with liberty becomes justice for all. That means each individual, when they become upright and a just human being, right? Only then will they obtain liberty. That's what this is talking about. Justice at the end of government is the end of civil society, because a civil society is your schools, your fucking forced health care, is your social service system, is your DMV. You can't function on your own. They got to regulate you, must get insurance, because That these are all civil services. They got to do everything for you because you can't do it yourself. You cannot self-sustain. You cannot be self-efficient. You cannot be off and not be bothered on your own. You need them. That's what a civil society is. Civil services, right? Some of them they call them NGOs, non-governmental organizations, but they're actually governmental organizations. The reason why they say they're non-government is because they're doing administrative processes, right? That's why they say they're non-governmental, but they're running synopsis with legal processes, which is not law, but it's sufficient enough on its face to pass as law. Until that gets called into question, then the law comes forward. These are easy things to fucking understand, why you got all the rights you ever fucking could want, and you ain't even got to fucking argue about them bitches. You just got to make sure they follow their own fucking rules. That's it. Simple. You know? But again, justice is the end of government. It is the end of civil society. It has ever been and ever will be pursued until it be obtained. That means pursuing, right? Justice in one own's being, right? The pursuit of being in justice, right? They said they're going to pursue it. It says, or until liberty be lost in the pursuit, meaning you can't do it. We're just going to take all your fucking rights. We keep picking at you, but you can't see it. Well, we're going to keep taking it. You know, one of the things, ignorance of the law is no excuse. What's the other one? If they are ignorant willfully, let them be deceived. You know, these are like a lot of principles, right? I mean, is it fair? No. Right? But again, until liberty be lost in the pursuit. Powerful shit right there. And again, that's what I believe in. Justice. That means you're a just being. I am. That means we got a mutual agreement. If we ever, damage each other, hey, we know we got to take care of it. You know, it's like if I'm doing something in my own life and I like break something of somebody else's or some shit. Well, I already know. Ain't no sense of arguing. I got to fix it. I got to figure out how to take care of it. That's like, no, I didn't do it. Oh well, they create insurance for us, right? Bilking us out of all kinds of fucking money because we too ignorant and dumb to understand that shit. We broke it. We got to fix it. They play off our ignorance, right? Or ignorance. And I get it. It's a system in play, right? But under all this bullshit, they used to enslave us that everybody's complaining about, taking rights and doing all this other stuff. All they're doing is because motherfuckers don't know. And I get it. And I hear motherfuckers say they don't even want to learn this shit. They ain't got time. People don't have time. It's like, okay, that's a choice for people, That's a choice. It's a choice. It's a person's feelings and emotions to do that. Like the shit is right there. It's right there. And then people will say, oh, well, the system is corrupt. Yeah, it is corrupt. But if enough people were moving forward and understanding what the fuck is going on, there are some motherfuckers that are making a lot of headway. But it ain't enough as it should be because people are too busy. People are too entertained. People do not want to know. People are too ignorant where this shit is like, wah, 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 wah. I'm not listening to that. I can't. No. And that's what we got, That's what we got right in front of our face. Look at the society, man. You got to start looking at the shit from the lens of motherfuckers who run this bitch. They looking like, look at this shit. Look at this shit. That's not how they look at it. Like, look at this shit. Can you blame them for passing some laws because motherfuckers don't know how to conduct themselves? I mean, shit. That shit starts becoming a detriment to society, a detriment to other beings, a detriment to your own family. Like, yo, like something's got to give. And I'm talking about where we at now. I'm not talking about what happened in the past and all this other shit, because we all know a lot of shit went down. I'm talking about what's here and now. You know, what's available. You know? So, you know, going back into the Constitution, okay? What is the Constitution? Well, is it a piece of paper? Yeah, it does. It does. I don't know where the fuck people says it gives us rights. It don't give us any fucking rights. It doesn't do anything for us. That's the trick. Like that. Who the fuck says that? You know, a lot of people believe that, but the Constitution doesn't give you any right. People are like, I got a constitutional right. It's my right under the Constitution. No, the fuck it ain't. Where does say that shit at? It is. This is a misconception. People don't know what the Constitution is. People don't understand what it is. Okay, people don't even know where it comes from. People think, oh, Europeans wrote it. Yeah, Europeans wrote it, but they get it from a confederacy. Guess where the Confederacy started getting it from? The tribes that were already here that had structure and order, right? They already had trade lines. They already had shit going on. Like they took some of this stuff. It's not like, oh, they just came here, put their own entire whole system right off the bat. No, man, it was a slow drip to get it where they got it now. You go back to the foundations. This is why I was just like the same way. Fuck this, burn this bitch down until I. Oh, wait a minute. Let me go back. Let me go back. Let me go on back. And then you look, and then you see, then you begin to understand. Then you find, you know, one thing we should all been doing is finding our own fucking history, who we truly are. When you realize who you truly are, yeah, you get really upset, but you see what's been done. You know, you want to change it. This motherfuckers run around this bitch, don't even know where the fuck they come from. Don't even know they're second generation, third generation. Don't know none of that shit. Can't trace shit back. Motherfuckers only go back to 1920 or some shit. When you can go back to the 1700s, now you're getting into some serious shit. Seriously understanding what the fuck happened, what's going on, what they told us, how they lied to us. I mean, I was back to the 1700s in my own family on my black side, okay? My Negro colored side, right? Non-white side. Went all the way back, all that, all through my family. Found out where that lands where they were at. Found it on the Dawes Rolls. How the fuck somebody gonna tell me about some shit when I know? He can't. This is no speculation. This is straight facts. Like I don't speculate. It's a fact, and I can't help people don't understand where I be coming from. And it sounds like hogwash, and it sounds unbelievable. And it's like, oh, this is what. Nah, that's what you've been programmed with. Like I don't got that programming. Like nah, I know what they done did. European ain't even supposed to be in this bitch. You're like I don't need to go there because it doesn't even make any sense. I talk about what's here now. What we should have been doing and truthing, you know, look at how many years it's been. You know how much headway we could have got, how much learning motherfuckers could have got. It could have been a lot of shit that ain't here no more. You know, you could have actually done the actual definitions of protests and addressing grievances. You could have actually done that the way the law says you're supposed to do it. But no, they taught you got to address your grievances. Go like your voice is heard. Run there and fucking scream and hold signs and protest. Meanwhile, these motherfuckers, you're dead in their world. Like, bitch, y'all don't realize if it ain't on paper, it don't exist. Neither do you, motherfucker. We'll sweep your ass right under the motherfucking rug. You know? I mean, this is just what it is. So, you know, hold on one second. Let me bust this over here real quick. Oh man. So, you know, that's one thing that, you know, I did learn. We should have learned how to maneuver through the same system that enslaves us. Like we woke up, you know, we're like, oh shit, let's find out how the fuck we're enslaved. How'd they do it? You know, fuck all that. No, they had a plan for us, man. They put us right where they wanted to, manipulated us, forced us all the shit. Ask where all this shit comes from. When you go back and look, now you can see where it all comes from. Everything you see, people don't even believe me. But I got motherfuckers in me like, yo, that I done went down that rabbit hole, man. Yo, this shit is crazy. And then you detach. Detach time is like, okay, now we at, well, why even talk about any of this stuff? We already know what it's all been manufactured to manipulate an entire fucking the whole entire shit. You know? It all runs together. It all intersects, intertwine, and goes right back to that same source. Which people don't believe it. But hey, it is what it is. Hey, all you gotta do, don't take my motherfucking word for it. I ain't gotta give anybody anything. I don't give anybody anything, never have, never will. I drop what I drop, and people research it on their own, and they come back like, damn, that shit was deep, man. I looked into this and looked into that. Man, that shit's fucked up. Yeah, ain't it? They done learned some shit on the way. Don't look for me to. I ain't giving shit to nobody. Don't need to. Find the shit on your own. And the ones that can't find it, man, it is what it is. You know? So what is the Constitution? You know? What is the fucking Constitution? One, it's not a list of our rights, okay? That is a total misconception. People run around saying, oh, they grant us right. Man, they don't give us nothing. Constitution ain't got nothing to do with that, right? It does not do with that, right? Constitution is not a list of our rights, guys. It ain't. The Constitution does not protect your rights, okay? And I'm gonna prove to you why it does not protect your rights, okay? So, um, uh, so what it applies to, okay? How it's used, okay? It's a law, right? That's what it is. It's a law that it's universally applies to both public and private citizens. That's it. And it sits there to stop other citizens, I don't give a fuck what you want to call them, from violating their rights. That's what it's for. Simple and plain, plain and simple. Okay? That's what it is. All it is. Look, we got a problem, you can't infringe, and this is how the LGBT and all this shit, that's how they winning. That's how they're winning, because they have a right of liberty, freedom to do that as they want, as long as they're not harming anybody. Right? So guess what? Constitution protects it. That's why you see it in the schools. Can't say shit. That's why you see it all over the fucking place. You can't say shit. All right? That's their right. Simple. Simple, simple, simple. Think about it. So, as far as the Constitution, right? Now, government is created to make laws that apply to and govern citizens, is what it is, right? And we are subject to them laws, right? That's it. Now, the Constitution governs the government, guys. That's the trick. That's what it's for. That's why they want to eliminate it, because it governs them from being fucking straight tyrannical. That's what people don't want to understand. It's that simple. There's no trick to it. You don't even got to know all the amendments to know that the Constitution is there to govern the fucking government. That's why you see all the fights you see every which way, shape, and form right now. That's all because the Constitution is governing the government, and they want it eliminated. So there is no Constitution. It ain't nobody go. It's nothing. That is there, and again, it's just a piece of paper. And it ain't even that, because motherfuckers don't even know. In the UK, there is no written constitution. It's called the unwritten constitution in the United Kingdom. They have things written outside that they follow. There's no written constitution as one document in the United Kingdom. And look at how shit goes on up in that motherfucker. So think about that. And think about this nation. Think about all the troubles they had with constitutional shit during Mr. 19 because people pulling it out. Hey, look, checkmate, bitch. Change your news stories, roll that shit back, make up some lies, whatever y'all gonna do to cover it the fuck up. But you can't do this. Here it is. Shut the fuck up now. A lot of people, I was looking at anything that came out, I was studying that shit to the fucking T. To a T. And guess what? They couldn't do nothing about it. They couldn't make you do anything. Everything was all voluntarily done. You know? So, back to the Constitution, right? The Constitution is a law that the government must follow, just as federal laws are laws that we must follow. The Constitution explains in careful detail the structure of the federal government as well as the job of the federal government. That Constitution makes them do that. But do they do it? No. They done created some whole other shit. Why? Because we're ignorant and we let them. We let them. This is why there's administrative processes, right? That's why they have all these different courts. You got Supreme Court, you got these fucking appellate courts, and then you got the administrative process courts, which fuck us every day and extort the shit out of us and really make lives a miserable fucking hell. All right? That's not law. Okay? That ain't law. That's why motherfuckers run around thinking the way they do. This shit was, I thought it was a program too. They feel like, oh, there's no hope. Oh, we can't. Because them lowest court's job is to make it hard for your ass. But it's a couple motherfuckers that know how to slip through the motherfucking cracks and get into those courts where they got to talk law. And guess what? That's when shit starts to fall the fuck apart. That's when the mask starts to come off. That's when they start to act right. And see, I could talk about it because I done been through it. It's experience. So motherfuckers say, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. And I know other motherfuckers that went through shit. Came out, boom, smoking gun. Like, damn, what the fuck? Seriously? Yep. And just don't realize motherfuckers that are like, now you get into like constitutional gun shit. They don't realize a motherfucker get caught with a gun, they go to a lawyer, oh, you're gonna cop out, you're fucked. But if these motherfuckers got money, they go to a lawyer. Guess what? That shit is, they're walking out of there scot-free, not a goddamn thing. And it's a little cop out to this little misdemeanor and get little probation or whatever. They ain't just tell you, bitch, you got a right to fucking bear a fucking arm and it shall not be infringed. But you're in an administrative process, so they're gonna run you through that shit. There's no way they will take that shit up to a higher fucking level because there's gun case law and there ain't nothing to talk about after that. That's why I don't know what the fuck going on here with all this gun shit. Like, they already tell you, bitch, you got a right to have a gun. Why the fuck is motherfuckers complaining about them come taking it then? I don't understand that. Why is the motherfucker worried about them coming to put this regulation on, that regulation on, this? And you's a stupid motherfucker if you do it. I had a false allegation of a fucking order of protection. They told me I had to turn in my guns. You think I didn't turn in a fucking pebble. I ain't turning shit because that's all voluntary. I ain't have to do fucking nothing. My own lawyer told me that because he already knows I know. He said, well, you know, you don't got to do that. You can voluntarily do it, but you don't have to do that. He said, this ain't a fucking red flag stuff. I'm like, I already know. That's some voluntarily shit. They tell you must turn in your firearms. Man, get the fuck out of here. Y'all could take that shit and shove it straight up where it don't shine. Bitch, I ain't doing that shit. And guess what? I didn't. And guess what? Nothing. Because they can't. They don't have a right to do it. It's an administrative process. You got a right to bear arms that shall not be infringed. I didn't do anything with a firearm, anything to do none of that shit. Guess what? They can't do a goddamn fucking thing. Nothing. Zip, zero. Nada. Sorry. Living in Texas. They don't give a fuck about anything. They don't care about these fucking guns. So why the fuck you way up here in New York State they care about it? Something ain't right. Well, what's in play? The Constitution is in play. The Constitution says you got a right to do that. So how the fuck they gonna abridge that shit? Well, guess what, guys? They really can't. But you let them, then they can. You see how that trick works? There's a lot of motherfuckers that run around this bitch with they ain't got nothing, but they ain't gonna get fucked with because they understand these processes. And I ain't telling anybody to go try the shit, go do any of this shit, because you better be well equipped and understanding what the fuck you're doing and what the fuck's going on. Ain't no different from driving. See, they don't show you those videos. They the right to travel. They don't tell you the right to fucking carry a firearm. Man, this shit gets scrubbed off the fucking internet. You got to look on the internet like on old ass forums to find that shit. Where motherfuckers right now, 2024, June, talking about real shit, real gun shit. They ain't got to sit up here and be worried about it. Man, come on, man. That's what people don't understand. It's a system in play. It's called a private and there's called the public. Private, well, private citizens have a constitution that keeps the government from fucking with them. That shit is for the people. We the people. It's not for the government. Where the fuck people get that belief from? I don't know. You know, when I used to say throw the motherfucker when I used to say burn this bitch the fuck down, it wasn't because of no constitution and no shit like that. It was because this shit is so fucked up that this bitch needs to be erased. Right? That's where I was coming from when I said it. But I was like, you know what? I don't even wish that no more. Like I don't even wish that. You know? Exactly, Brock. It's fucking voluntary. So a motherfucker to come on here and say, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. You done lost your guy. Hey, look, it's cool to put your feelings in emotion, but I'm coming with facts, man. Like, this is what I do. This is what I know. Like, it ain't me. This shit is all, go look the shit up. It's not me. This shit it's here and now. This shit is what overturns everything. Why do you think they created a whole entire fucking thing to try to destroy the motherfucker? They want it gone, destroyed, disassembled, broken apart. And as long as you with it, shit, you on the fucking team. It's that simple. You're on the team, whether motherfuckers believe it or not. You're on the fucking team. You know, it is what it is. Same, and there's no difference in that. You know. So I'm just saying, man, the Constitution right there. It's the law that the government must follow. Bitch, we don't gotta follow the Constitution. I mean, we do, but under common law, man. Because now when you're fucking with the Constitution, it goes under common law, man. Bitch, okay, I damaged you. I said fuck you. I called you a cracker. I called you a nigga. It don't matter. That's the fucking rights. I burn your house down. That is not a violation of the Constitution. That is a violation of the laws under the Constitution that common man agreed that ain't right. You can't burn a motherfucking house down now. Come on. You crazy? That's crazy. You got to pay for that. Now you got to go under judgment, motherfucker. Because now, hey, look, now you done fucking damaged some shit. And no, you can't go over there and kill that motherfucker. No, it does. That's total. No, man. People got this shit all fucked up. Right? Just is what it is, man. You know? So, like, no private citizen cannot violate, the Constitution. Only government can violate the motherfucker. Like, this is the basis of the shit. This is why they want it the fuck gone. That's it. They want it gone. Because they realize people want to be private now. People want to be left the fuck alone. Why do they want everything community? They want everything together. We all got to just get along. We're all one. Yes, we are, man. We're a one in a unit verse. We're a person. Now y'all want to change up your own fucking legal definition, bitch. We're all persons, motherfucker. We're not communities. We're not Democrats. We're not democratic, motherfucker. No, don't put me in there. Fuck you mean? You know? Think about it, man. A private citizen of the United States cannot violate the motherfucking Constitution. Only the government can. That ain't my words. That's laws or principles of the Constitution. This is constitutional talk right here. And the motherfuckers say we need to burn it the fuck down, but everything you want is in the motherfucker. Like, what? Where is this logic at? I don't understand it. It's like, what the fuck? I ain't been worried about one single gun law. Not one. I don't care about the fucking gun laws. They don't bother me. I don't even think about them. I don't give a fuck what they pass. This shit don't apply to me. It doesn't apply to me. Doesn't apply to my tribe, my family at all. I don't give a fuck what they talking. It's already there. It shall not be infringed. But when you want that bitch gone and that shit goes to getting, yeah, then you better lock and load, motherfucker. Because them shits got to go then. Now it turns into the next part when they don't become government no more. These motherfuckers, when you want them to remove that, they don't become government no more, motherfucker. They become something else. They become military, right? Now the shit that they just passed last Friday starts to make sense, right? Now shit becomes a national fucking emergency. Think about that, man. Look up the National Emergency Authorization Act. You think that shit was for some medical fucking shit? Nah, man, y'all better read. Y'all motherfuckers better read. Think about that, man. I mean, it ain't that hard. The Constitution did not come from a constitution. The way it was structured in this land came from the fucking natives, man. I have a constitution in my tribe, and this bitch goes back so far it's in fucking Suian. It's structure and order, motherfucker. There's heads, there's chiefs, motherfucker. What do you think is in the office? The chiefs, man. Come on, man. Like, come on, this shit. I mean, come on, man. Trace your roots. Know your roots, man. Know where you come from. Like, what in the fuck? No, don't destroy no constitution. Bitch, that's how we keep shit kosher, motherfucker. You violate this contract. We got to put it on parchment paper, bitch. We got to write it on the motherfucking tree. You know? Fuck you think a no trespassing sign is? You know how old no trespassing goes back? Bitch, that's a sign right there that is private, that is publicly visible for a bitch to say, if you go in there, whatever the fuck happens is out of anybody's hands. The Constitution don't apply to you, motherfucker. It's for the government. That means where do you think this shit comes from, man? If you come on my property and you're unwanted, I do as I wish with you. Why you think they want to eliminate the shit? They want to eliminate that fucking mentality, and they already training us to not do that. Well, if you're being robbed, just give them your stuff. And if they shoot you in the leg and they're running away in their back and they're not a threat, you can't do. That's where they're going with this shit. Bitch, if you get robbed and they're running away and you shoot them in the fucking back of the head, your ass going down for some fucking charges because they believe that you no longer a threat with you. Why is this happening? Bitch, because that shit's going down in public, motherfucker. Y'all don't understand this shit. It ain't my problem. It ain't me saying it. It ain't my belief. It's just what it is. Now, it's good to have feelings and emotions about how you feel it. Okay, I get all that. I get their feelings and emotion, and yeah, we need to tear this bitch down, and then what? Get rid of it, and then what? Get rid of it, and then what? Live like fucking Mad Max in the Terror Dome type shit? I mean, that's cool. I mean, hey, it's cool. I don't give a fuck about a government if it disappear. I'm just saying, I'm talking about for the majority of us. You know what I mean? We ain't at a state where this bitch could function without a government. I'm sorry, that ain't happening. And my neck of the woods, on any stretch of the imagination, if the government came down and was like, yo, we done, y'all win, we out here. I'm like, hold on, man. Y'all got to trickle out slow this bitch, because no, hell no, hold on. Y'all got to leave slow, motherfucker. Listen, let's come together, figure out how the fuck y'all can get the fuck out of here, but not real quick, because these motherfuckers ain't gonna know how to act, and it's gonna be fucking turmoil and craziness. At least y'all could police this shit out here, get this shit under control. Then y'all could get the fuck up out of here. Because there's a lot of motherfuckers, unfortunately, they don't belong in our society. It is what it is, man. It's a lot of motherfuckers that's a detriment to the society, a menace to a fucking society that's out here killing people, raping people, doing all kind of fuck shit. See, people don't think about that. I do. You see, I say fuck the police, but in the same breath, I say, hold on, man. Fuck y'all from fucking with me. I ain't doing shit, and everybody else that ain't doing nothing. But them motherfuckers over there, keep a close eye on them because they just almost fucking around and killed this motherfucker. They pitching this dope to these people over here, and they done killed a whole lot of motherfuckers with this dope. Listen, watch them motherfuckers, man, because that's not a benefit to society right there. Hell the fuck no. No way, shape, or form. I might get killed or my family might get killed. Watch them. Obviously, we ain't no threat over here, and that's how it should be. That's how it should be. So, I mean, it ain't my fault. I mean, I'm giving it to you what it is. I'm not adding anything to it. I'm adding some emphasis to it, but anybody can go look. This is what it is. It's how it's structured. And where does it come? It comes from spirituality. Where does law come? It comes from the universe to natural law to man's law. That's where it comes from. There's a psychology, logic, reason, psychology, right? Science and spirituality all rolled into law. This is why each case is an individual difference, because they know you're one unit in the universe. They treat you as you're supposed to be fucking living. You're just one individual. When you in law, you're one individual, and then you can't even mention the motherfucker. That's gonna be here. That's hearsay. They're not here, so that's hearsay. You can't do that. They're not here to defend themselves. That's divine. That's righteous. They're right. What the fuck? They're right. When you get into real law, you start looking at shit like, damn, that shit's right there. And I ain't talking about looking at no Trump fucking MK Ultra fucking mind manipulation bullshit. I'm talking about when you really get in there. And yes, it be some railroading going on. But when you know, you know. That's it. That's it. When you know, you know. You know? So yeah, again, the Constitution is the law that the government must follow, man. Like, what does that tell you? Okay, they don't follow it. We know that. We ain't put the fucking flames in the fire. They don't follow it. But they do follow it at the same time. Ain't that crazy how they do that? They don't follow it, but they follow it. They try their shit, but when you hit them, they back the fuck up a little bit. Okay, well, this one knows. Okay, this one knows. And that's why I got respect for it, because it is divine principles behind the whole law thing. It just is. Study it, you'll see. Like, damn, that is some real shit. How you hear me talking about, you'll see this somewhere along the lines of talking about law. Not legal process, but law. Interpretations and determinations in law, you will see this type of rhetoric that I'm talking right here. You know? Stuff is deep, man. But it's really simple principles, right? And again, no private citizen of the United States can violate the Constitution. Only government can violate the Constitution, right? Because the Constitution is what? It's the description of the government's fucking job, man. Read it. Motherfuckers don't read the motherfucker. That's their job description, not the fuck mine. You know? It's like this, you know? If somebody goes burn down a motherfucking church, guess what? They ain't violate no First Amendment. They didn't violate the fucking First Amendment. They broke the fucking law because man said, you know what? That's fucked up. You can't just go do that shit now. You got to pay. So whatever the law says, you got to pay. What's wrong the fuck with that? What the fuck is wrong with that? Everybody could agree that's wrong. Now, somebody driving down the street with a headlight out gets pulled the fuck over. No, that's not law. That's some stupid fucking entrapment bullshit, money generating garbage that we already know what that does. You could lose your life behind that shit. You see that? You see how they working? You see how they working? This is what we should have been educating each other on. Because fast forward, we could have definitely made some fucking progress because they couldn't trick us. We'd be like, nah, bitch, y'all, no. Hold the fuck up. It ain't just 50 of us or 100 of us, bitch. It's a million of us said, nah, you can't. Y'all know y'all motherfuckers can't do that. As soon as they try some shit, if it's millions of people that know this, somebody tries some shit, boom, you got in each city at least 10,000 motherfuckers. That's way more people than they're like, we can't handle this. We can't even try to pass no shit like that. When y'all shit get pushed back, them motherfuckers just sweep it back up in the rug and they try to bring it out when you vulnerable or nobody's paying attention. This is how they work, man. This is how that administrative level works, okay? They try to administer it, and if it don't, they pull it back. They wait. Then they, sometimes they make shit happen to push it forward, and then people are like, you know what? I think that law, I think we can let them do that. When in reality, it should have been no. Should have been no, bitch, we ain't doing that shit. Fuck out of here. What the fuck y'all talking about? And hit them with the motherfucking affidavits under their own rules, bitch. If we all learned the Constitution, something we never was taught in fucking school, at the same breath, right in the morning, we pledging the fuck allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic, not the democratic, for which we stand, one nation under God, indivisible, right? Indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I fuck with that. Sorry, I fuck with that because that gives you everything you want. Government don't give you shit, motherfucker. They take. See, the people like, oh, the government's taking, they're doing this, they're doing it. They ain't doing shit to us, bitch. You doing that shit to yourself because you letting them. You just ignorant. You letting them do it to you. It is what it is, man. Here and now is where we at. That's it. Oh, they're just gonna do this. They just gonna do that. Well, that's because we let them. They about this bitch all this whole shit about to get turned the fuck upside down because we let it get too far. Entertainment, not giving a fuck, too busy, not trying to, learn anything. Caught up in the MK Ultra mind control fucking psychological operation that's been going on for fucking massive amount of years. I was in it. I ain't ashamed to say it. So motherfuckers be ashamed to admit what they in. I was in the shit. I was in the MK Ultra mind control program. And what? I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I see it for what it is now. That shit had us off our game plan. Because all that shit is irrelevant in their world. They don't give a fuck about none of that shit. They don't give a fuck what y'all think, Earth flat, chemtrails. Do y'all see them giving a fuck? They don't give a fuck. They put all this shit out here so you can be busy. They don't give a fuck. They got bigger plans. They don't give a flying fuck in literal hell at all about none of that shit. You can't prove it. And that's what they done. They put out everything a bitch can't prove. And a bitch ain't gonna look at it. They ain't gonna look at it. Ain't enough motherfuckers. You got a lot of people that get somewhere and deflates. Why? They know what the fuck they put out there. Same motherfuckers put that shit out there. The same motherfuckers that you gonna get up. They say, oh, they ain't got enough people, so we can sweep this under the rug. See? Why you think they gotta control the masses? Well, because masses affect shit. Masses will affect them. That's why they do shit the way they do, man. Shit is wild, man. I gotta take a quick sip of my cranberry pomegranate lemonade. Let me hit my disclaimer real quick. My disclaimer. All right, that was my disclaimer. So, shout out to all you guys that's here, and all you guys that'll see it later, whatever, the haters. Shout out to all you guys too. Listen, man, I'm for humans. Don't even fucking matter. It is what it is. You know. Yeah, I'm playing the game. Bouncing back and forth right now. Well, hey, maybe the universe wanted me to come out to give a fucking message that just one person need to hear. Somebody somewhere needed to hear. And I got a little message from somebody that looks at something a whole different way now. And that's all I ever wanted was one fucking person. That's it, to say, you know what? You made me look at something. And that's it. I come on, I have a lot of emotion and feelings, but I put the facts right there. You don't gotta take my word for it. You can go look the shit up. You can go study it. I don't even leave room to second guess the shit. It's just what I have a gift of doing that. You ain't got to second guess none of that shit. It's all right there. You don't got to second guess it. It's not no feelings. It's not my emotions. Not how I feel. Well, I feel this way, and I think that way, and Nah, man. What? This should be thought out already. I thought before I even think. Simple. You know. I thought it already. You know. And when I'm wrong, I come out here and straight tell you I'm wrong. I was in the MK Ultra Mind Control program. I'm still attached to the motherfucker, like on it right now. This is a MK Ultra Mind Control program. I ain't in the fucking algorithms, never been. At first I was, until they realized I wasn't in the algorithm. You can't, I've been around too long, man, and been into too much shit to know what the fuck I know and see what the fuck I see. That's what it is, man. Shout out to my brother Wise. He knows exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. 100%. He tried to warn me a long time ago. And now I see why he moved the way he moved. I see why it took me so long to give my brother a fucking hug and shake his hand and sit there and build with him. I get it now. And I was wrong for a lot of shit that I done did, But hey, I had to go experience that shit. I had to see it for my fuck. I had to get that experience. And I could get it back and experience and tell others about it, And it's not, I don't need to blame one fucking person. We all was in the shit. We all in this shit, man. We all in it. It sounds fucking wild and crazy. But guess what, guys? We all in the motherfucker, man. How are we doing something and we thinking we're doing this awakening and waking people up and doing all this shit? People are being more aware of shit, but when Terrence Howard come out, that should let you know. Look at the shit they do to us, man. And a lot of people falling for that motherfucker, but a lot of people are seeing that shit, which that lets me know, okay, you can see that. Now back the fuck up. Now keep backing the fuck up. Now you into the 19 motherfucking hundreds. You like, yo, this shit is stemming. Whoa, 100 years? What in the fuck? Why? This is a global fucking plan that's been going on for global dominance, man. Spiritual shit. Spiritual. These motherfuckers using, how the fuck a motherfucker don't know this spiritual when they're using magic and sorcery every fucking day? Like, what in the fuck? Every day. Every fucking day. Every single fucking day, man, they using MK Ultra. Whatever the fuck new name they got and hiding it. Every motherfucking day. So, okay. So again, you go burn the house down, burn a fucking church down, somebody's house down. You ain't violate no First Amendment. You got to pay for that, right? Now, if the federal government come burn down the fucking shit, oh, they're violating your fucking First Amendment. You see how that works? How I can't explain it any better than that, bitch. If motherfucking John Blow goes and burns down the motherfucking house, that he ain't violent. That ain't even Constitution. No, sorry, bitch. Bitch, you're going to fucking jail, motherfucker. We got laws already in place for this, motherfucker. That ain't got nothing to do with no fucking First Amendment. You do not got a right to go burn a motherfucking house down. Guess what? The federal government, we'll go burn the fucking house down. Oh, the federal government burn the fucking house down? Oh, hell the fuck no, you violated the Constitution, bitch, you gotta pay. You see how that works? That's what that document is. That's it. People need to understand that's what the motherfucker is. That's it. Government violates your rights, they gotta pay for that shit. They gotta redress their grievances. So people be doing a lot of little crazy shit, reaching for these rights shit, but it don't work like that. You know, the government, I'll be seeing some shit. I'm like, yeah, government ain't violate your rights, you dumb motherfucker. You violated your own rights for being so goddamn stupid to believe some shit like that. You know? So, yeah, so it's going on an hour. So I hope I'm clarifying my stance and my, you know, my understandings of the Constitution of what it is. All right, which, damn, the moon big as fuck. Which, that's why all this energy. That's another reason. No matter how this energy coming out, this is why everybody got a lot of energy right now. I forgot to add that in there, the other day. This full moon and the solstice, what the fuck you think going on? Like this is the ascension. This is like the height, you know, before the descension. You know, this is the height. Full moon and full fucking sun. Oh my fucking god, we lit. We lit. We lit up like a motherfucking Christmas tree. And that's spirituality. That's your spirit. These shit energize your spirit. This shit touches your spirit. You know. I'm trying to be out tomorrow in the sun, in the motherfucking earth, on the water, all that, sucking all that shit in. Fuck, but I ain't be on the fucking internet gobbledygooking and shit and doing all that other stupid shit while you got a beautiful fucking thing happen. That's why a lot of motherfuckers don't understand what the fuck is going on, because they have no universe connection, no natural connection to nature, none of that shit. I got it. You know? I got it. I go into nature. I'm into the sun, moon, stars. I'm into the earth. You know, I'm into, you know, nature's creatures. You know, bugs in the fuck all. I see an ant, I don't kill it, bitch, go clean up. Thank you. I'm thanking the motherfucking ant. They ain't doing shit but going to clean up. I see one or two ants. Now, if it's an infestation, bitch, that means you fucked up. You know? You got motherfuckers got to go kill the motherfucking all the bugs because they got an infestation in the house. That means, bitch, you better get the cleaning. Fucking nature come up and clean for you. Ain't look how beautiful. See how beautiful nature is. See how that shit work. Nature will come clean up for you, dirty ass, if you don't clean up. Ain't that crazy? I see one ant, that motherfucker going to eat. Go eat. I learned that shit years ago. I ain't killing no fucking animal, no bugs and shit like that. Mosquitoes, them bitches all gotta die. I will kill Bill Gates' kids every chance I get, and I will do it with like torturing style. Like I'll get a fucking electric racket. I will burn them bitches. I'll smash the motherfuckers. I'll do all whatever I got, whatever the craziest method to get rid of them bitches. I get rid of them. I don't give a fuck about a mosquito. Sorry, that's my downfall. I'll fuck a mosquito up, bitch. I don't trust them motherfuckers. No way, shape, or form. So, yeah, didn't mean to go off on a tangent there, but so yeah, I'm gonna do more on the Constitution shit, but this is just a baseline. Like this is what it is. Like I'm gonna give y'all constitutional case laws on everything a bitch be bitching about. Everything a motherfucker bitch about they're violating our rights, or the police do this, or they do that, or they make us do this, or they make us do that. The motherfucking Constitution tell you ain't gotta do none of that shit, but you volunteer yourself to do it. Guess what? You gotta do it, motherfucker. It's called implied consent, bitch. You signed up to do it. You are held liable. Law where they said an asylum seeker, I think they was fucking with people to see the reaction, and there wasn't none. That's why I told you, if them bitches ever came out and said tomorrow bitch got to turn a gun in, it'll be a line from fucking DC to California around the bitch twice. Of, I gotta give rid of my gun, baby. I don't want, I can't do it. You know. Sorry, sorry it cut out. But I'm about to get off here. Maybe I will go live again. But my wife got some grub ready for us, and we about to eat. I ain't missing that shit. So shout out to all you guys, and much love to y'all. I probably will come back on right as a bitch right now. So, hey, might as well keep it going. So peace and love, y'all. I'll probably be back. Oh, I got a premiere. I forgot I uploaded a video this morning. A premiere. I forgot what time it's coming on, but check it out. Check out the video that I'm uploading. Shout out to Adam Isaiah for the video. And it's just it's just gonna be episodes. It's episode Adam Isaiah episodes of the MK Ultra Mind Control Grind. This shit is deep as fuck. And y'all don't believe this? Hey, just go verify it all. It's all there. So peace and love, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later.